It's mid-June. The war is over. Hours after NATO rolls into Kosovo, I'm close on their heels. The Serb forces are retreating, but liberation comes too late for 10,000 murdered Albanians. Krusha e Vogel? Krusha e Vogel?
Qëto? Qëto? Po që ke shumë... Që kjo është të sëmë me vazhdu rrugës? Po që qëto unë kesh me kjo do mishë sëdë, po... Me kjo është këzohë me sutenet. Ajo në gjallë asion, po i përshejnë.
Our murder inquiry starts at the scene of the crime. This is Little Krusha, a ruin of a village and a ruin of a country. You can't get to the bottom of 10,000 murders. You can try with 100. Little Krusha is empty, abandoned, yet full of ghosts. This is the aftermath of ethnic cleansing. 2 months after the end of the war, forensic experts from Scotland Yard arrive in Little Krusha. They're working for the War Crimes Tribunal at The Hague, but they've been busy. There are 10,000 murders to solve in Kosovo. Their task is to find out who was killed and how. There's precious little for them to do at the Haybarn, so they're probing what's left at this second murder site in the village. This is all that remains of 6 men, shot in the back and burnt in yet another war crime. The relatives of the 106 men and boys murdered in the Haybarn haven't got even this grim consolation. Unidentified bones and other debris have been found by the River Drin. All the clues point to this as the place where the victims of the Haybarn murder were dumped. I'd taken a pile of photographs from the Serb houses. I began with a list of 4 suspects. Now I've got 24. But are any of these mugshots of the men I'm looking for? The next step is to get Mehmet and Shamil together to identify the lineup.
Dimitri Nikolic. Momčila Nikolic. Zvezda Nikolic. Sveta Tasić, Krstan.
He was the first to shoot at us. As our families were heading for the mountains, Sava shot at us from his house.
Now we can put faces to names. Sava Nikolic. His comrade in arms, Sveta Tasić. Their friend and neighbour, Momčila Nikolic. And his uncle, Dimitri Nikolic. Now we know what the men on our wanted list look like. We can start to track them down. Our third break.
Nikolic, Sava. Sava Nikolic.
The Serbs were outnumbered 10 to 1 in Kosovo. They were the ones with the firepower. Here's the uniform. Nearly every Serb man and boy in the village was armed and mobilized in the local militia. The Serb militia were careless. They left this behind. It looks like a scruffy exercise book, but it's material evidence. In it are a series of names of soldiers who were on guard in Little Krusha after the massacre. Amongst the names are two that are becoming all too familiar, Sveta Tasic and Sava Nikolic.
Prva grupa, Raško Nikolić, Borat Cvetković.
And there's another find, a duty rota, another item of material evidence. It's astonishing they've left this behind. This list identifies 24 names, making up 3 militia platoons in Little Krusha. Some we know have formed.
Druga grupa, Sava Nikolić, Ranko Nikolić, Sveta Tasić.
The document places all 24 men on militia duty in the village. All of these men know